Good morning, everyone. Here I am walking at the track with my St. Patrick's Day stuff on. Got my necklace, my earrings. I am part Irish. I'm not completely all Irish. I've got, I found out recently I'm part Swedish. I didn't even know that. My great grandma, Sue Anderson Toole, I think her grandparents, or maybe her parents, I don't know, were from Sweden, which is really cool because I looked into it and I found out that they have even prettier northern lights there than they do in Alaska, at least in the pictures. I haven't been, so still building my empire with Mary Kay so I can go travel places like that and do all the world tour cruises and all that fun stuff, and go to the conventions that are so much fun, the leadership training. And I just realized yesterday was John 3:16 day, which I never even realized that in the past, but I wish I would have seen it in time to post it on my social media, but I did see it, but I didn't make the connection. So I kind of just like passed it by because I'm like, well, everybody knows that Bible verse, so I'm not going to repost it because it's been posted enough. But it is my favorite, so I should have reposted it. It's for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Which is an awesome Bible verse because it means that we're not going to die. We're going to have eternal life with Jesus in heaven once we pass away from this earth. So we have, just this morning, I think we have spirits from heaven that are watching over us and still with us on earth, because my dad, it's my parents' anniversary today, and living in the house that they built right now. My mom's in the nursing home, praying for her to get better. She had a really hard bout with Omicron, COVID-19, after she fell and broke her hip last November from low sodium. So if anyone's taking Klonopin, don't take it because it lowers your sodium. Realized that later. But anyway, should have bought her that Chinese food she wanted because the soy sauce has sodium in it. But she didn't. I was trying to get her to be more frugal instead of going out to eat so much. But if I would have done that, she wouldn't have fallen. But I got her plenty of Chinese food since then, that's for sure. I'm trying to make up for it. But that doesn't take her out of the situation she's in. But anyway, at least the nurses are taking good care of her, and we can visit her because she's really close by. And I get to use some of my Mary Kay products on her to pamper her up and everything. Some of the nurses do her hair sometimes too, so that helps. They don't have a beautician there. So anyway, this is it's a beautiful day. It rained yesterday really hard, but today it's a little better. We walked just back and forth to school this past Monday, which was about 8 or 9 miles total for me. Which is kind of hard at my age, but people older than me do it, so hey, I'm 51 now, so Mary Kay makes me look younger, I know, but I do the same for you. But just order from my site, marykay.com/C WILLIAMS 81139. Oh, and God, I never even got finished telling y'all that I'm part Cherokee, Native American, part German, and part Spanish also, besides being Irish and Scottish and Welsh. Oh my goodness, I'm like Heinz 57. But yeah, my oldest daughter, my ex-husband, is got Irish and Polish in him, so, and Danish and French Canadian, I think. So my oldest daughter is even more of a little Heinz 57 bridge child to bridge all these places together. But anyway, they're from the Baileys. Her her great grandparents were Baileys. No, her great grandparents, that's right. I had to think about that for a minute. His great grandparents were Baileys, but my ancestors were O'Neills, and Tools, which was originally O'Tools. So we've got some Irish in us too. So I hope y'all end up having a happy St. Patrick's Day, and do something good for the world. Try to make a wish, contribute to the world when you can, what you can. Try not to be too harsh. I know I've been a little too harsh sometimes because of my military bearing. After being in the military for 11 years at Fort Stewart, I never went to Iraq, but I went to Kuwait, and I was around people that went to Iraq, and that was enough with the STSD is what it's called, like PTSD, but it's secondary, so they call it STSD, not STD. Thank God. But anyway, love this big tree back here at Smith Hazel Park. I just had to show it off. It looks so gorgeous. We have so many gorgeous trees in Aiken, South Carolina. And also have to say that I just started a book on military resilience, or on just resilience in life overall for people who've been through trauma, and started a class on leadership in military resilience and in resilience for first responders and for people who've been through trauma, because not everybody is a first responder or soldier that's been through it. Other people have been through it too, just from secondary or collateral damage. So try to read that book and get the study guide. I call it a workbook. It looks like a workbook, but it's a study guide that goes along with it, by Major General retired Reverend Bob Dees, Robert Dees, Dees, like Rick Dees. And anyway, so it's an awesome class at Liberty University online. I would recommend that school for anyone. It's really uplifted my spirits a lot. That and Mary Kay are my two anchors right now, besides my kids, of course, and my mom, and my family and friends. All those things help us stay anchored and stay sane when it's during COVID-19, because it's starting to lift a little bit and people aren't wearing masks as much because we've gotten the vaccines and everything, but it's still looming, a little. And praying for Queen Elizabeth, who's still getting over that. So praying for everyone, the whole world, medical workers. And it's just I've given tons of free samples from Mary Kay to the nursing staff and baked for them and stuff like that, where my mom lives right now, to try to uplift them and help them with their self-care. The self-care is very important. So I would highly recommend the Clear Proof charcoal mask, because charcoal is a way to purify and detox your skin. And I just found out recently about I think it's called Kariva or Karita. I don't even remember the exact name of it. Kombucha. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a special kind of tea that's got fermented SCOBY in it from the Himalayan people. And anyway, I've read about that recently, and I also tasted some at my Irish friend Joanne's house, and it really gave me a little more energy. I think it works. I'm going to start trying it. And then also doing the Beachbody with my friend Donna Bargstedt is helping a lot. The online Beachbody on demand helps so much if you're like not able to get out to the gym as much because of gas prices and everything. Doing it online or on demand helps. I only paid $99 for a whole year, so that's not bad at all. But all these little, tricks or capitalist little companies that are popping up kind of are taking the place of these mom and pop companies that closed, or businesses that closed, which is sad and good in a way, but it kind of makes the world a smaller place, but it also broadens your horizons as far as like reaching out to the whole world. I mean, Mary Kay is global, so I'm glad to be in a global company. And I just hope that everyone finds a way to connect. If y'all want to connect and become consultants, call me at 803-226-4490. God bless.